Greetings, everybody. This is Dave, Retro Forward here, and I'm trying something new out because I'm live. Hey, I'm live streaming on the YouTubes on my cellular devices, and since it's been a while since I've done a pickups video for you guys, I just figured, hey, let's try this out and see how it goes. I don't have a lot to show you, so it's not going to be a long video, but hey, I'm live, yay! And also, I just finished streaming on PS4. I did a live stream thanking everybody who helped me hit 100 subscribers. I thank you so much. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but to me that's a great thing. I love the fact that I have that, and I look forward to seeing more and more of you. And feel free to comment, let me know. I'm here to talk. I'm here to tell you what I think about video games, and yes. And so this is Retro Forward Pickups number 26, and so what have I picked up? Well, the last video was 6 months ago. Yeah, and the funny thing is I don't have a lot of stuff to show you guys because, well, I've been playing a lot of stuff digitally, or actually getting to my back catalog, because as you can tell, I have a lot of games I have to catch up on, and not just talking about the old ones, I mean even the new ones that come out on the PS4 as well. So what did I pick up? Well, you know, something that I never actually ever showed you guys, and I've had this for a little while, is the Space Channel 5. It's a promotional kit. It came with a VHS tape, the soundtrack, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's empty. I got this from Value Village, and so it's Space Channel 5 for the Dreamcast. This was all a media-only giveaway thing, so hey, that was cool to find it. I'm probably not going to use it for anything. I think it is a lunchbox. No, you can't use it as a lunchbox. It's just a tin that you can put stuff in. So yeah, I got that. And then I got this cool little Fallout guy here, which you see in the cover of this video. So that's pretty sweet. What else did I get? Oh, I was given old school, not the newest one that's coming out, but the Atari Flashback. Oh, that's speaking of which. The Atari box. What do you guys think that's going to be? That could be interesting. I like Atari. And mostly like the Activision games. I love Moon Patrol. That is probably like my favorite Atari game of all time. Like one of my buddies had the 2600. Actually, no. Yes, he had a 2600, but I want to say he also had the 7800. It's memory, you know. It's foggy. Don't quite remember. But anyway, I remember playing Moon Patrol, and I had the NES as a kid, so, you know, I love my NES. And so I played that. I never really played much Atari, except for when I went to my friend's place. So it's kind of nice that these things exist. I'm curious to see what they're actually going to do with the Atari box, and see, you know, because obviously you're going to be playing these old system games, but apparently new games too. Let me know if any of you guys know or have heard any updates on the Atari box. I'm not really big on following that kind of stuff. Obviously when more news comes out, I'm sure I'll hear about it, but the details are very, very small on that. It's just basically they showed the system and given a brief breakdown on the components. Alright, so let me show you what I picked up in terms of modern games that I got physically. And again, I bought a lot of digital games. I was playing Griffin Knight Epic, that I got on a sale, and that's what I just streamed on my last video. That should be there for you to, it literally would be the last video on my channel, so check that out if you want. But I picked up the Fallout 4 Season Pass, finally, so I'm going to be playing that. What else did I pick up? Few other digital games. How to Survive 2, haven't played it yet, don't know what it's like. If it's good, let me know, I'd love to hear it. Anyway, so PS4 games that I got physically, and there's still so many that I need to pick up. Nier Automata, or Automata, whatever the fuck it's called, I need you. And Persona 5, I need you really badly. It's on sale on the store right now, actually, if you go on PSN, but I want to own a physical copy of that because I got a physical copy for which I'm currently playing on the Vita. I'm loving it. I've tried playing it before. It's a game that takes so much out of you, and that's part of why I haven't been doing so many videos. Anyway, let me show you the actual games I have picked up for the PS4. First up, probably the worst of the worst, but it's not even that bad. Mass Effect Andromeda. It's okay. It's not as great as it should be. I mean, all the other Mass Effect games, are probably much better in my opinion. But still, it's a fun game. If you like Mass Effect, you should just try it out, see if you like it. Story is not doing anything for me, so that's really why I kind of gave up on it after a while. But I might go back to it. I mean, I like the gunplay, I like the mechanics. I just don't like the jumping in this game. I really don't like that. I think they could have done without it because the jumps feel very floaty and odd. Yeah. Anyway, Mass Effect Andromeda. And now the other two that I picked up, and I'm so happy I did, because you know what? I love PlayStation. I've been with PlayStation since the PlayStation 1. And a classic PlayStation 1 franchise, and I'm so glad it made it out on PS4, is Wipeout. And I picked up the Omega Collection. Totally worth your time if you love Wipeout. And you know what? Nintendo's not going to make an F-Zero game anytime soon. If they do, my mind will be blown. But this is the closest thing you're going to get to an F-Zero game for quite some time. And Wipeout is awesome. Awesome soundtrack, great graphics, and 4K on PS4 Pro, which, you know, I got my 4K TV. I love my 4Ks, so I had to pick it up. The other one is also hitting at my nostalgic roots because, again, another series that started on the PS1, the Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. You don't own it and you own a PlayStation 4, what are you doing? You need to pick that up. Seriously, pick it up. So much fun. They don't need to make any more Crash games after that. As long as you have that, you should be good. But they're probably going to make another Crash game because the game is selling like insanely well. So, probably going to be more. Just saying. Activision owns the franchise, and I think this was like some cross deal with Sony, so yep. Wicked game, totally play it. Highly recommend it. You'll have a fun time. Alright. The only well, I shouldn't say it's the only movie I picked up. I've actually picked up a few movies in the past little while. And you know what? I'm going to show you all of them because I was only going to show you one, but you know what? I like movies. I love movies. I spend a lot of time watching movies. And at one point in time, I had a huge, massive movie collection. I was never expecting to own so many movies. I've downsized quite a bit because obviously I want games. Movies are a little easier to access than games, and something just feels so right about these Nintendo tapes. That's right, they're tapes. Alright, so let me show you what movies I picked up. First up, the only season in living color, season 1, because, you know, it's in living color. Yeah. Alright, and I had to pick this up because it was $3 from the Dollarama. And it's Planet of the Apes 35th Anniversary Widescreen Edition DVD. Now, I own Planet of the Apes, the entire series, on Blu-ray. But this version here, it had a cool silver font and got a whole bunch of bonus features that are only on this version, so I had to pick it up. And I love Rod Serling. Twilight Zone is one of my favorite things ever. And he wrote the screenplay for Planet of the Apes, and it feels like basically very much like a Twilight Zone episode. The next DVD I picked up, Robin Hood Men in Tights. Gotta love Mel Brooks, gotta love the comedy. It is a great fucking film. And unlike other Robin Hoods, he can speak with a real British accent. Yeah. Picked up The Fog, John Carpenter classic. Great movie. I used to own it way back when. Wanted to pick it up because it's The Fog. It's The Fog. The only DVD, I think I probably had this in another pickups video, but I'm going to show it again in case anyway, because I don't remember if I showed it off. I picked up Tusk, Kevin Smith, you know, Tusk. It's kind of like Human Centipede, but Tusks, you know. And yeah, I paid like $1 for it, because the HMV, the movie video store, was going out of business for good, so, you know, cheap movies. And another classic from my childhood, Ernest Scared Stupid. Probably my favorite of the Ernest films, and just a movie that I'll never ever get sick of. I'll watch it over and over and over again. Alright guys, now on to what I'm sure most of you want to see, and it's not these Atari wireless controllers that came with the Atari Flashback, no. I'll show you what I got from my NES, and surprisingly in the last 6 months I haven't got a lot of NES games. It's just because I haven't been coming across them, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm very happy when I do find one. So I have 3 here. I'll probably just start off with what is probably the worst game, and that is Knight Rider. You remember that show? Kit? Yeah, badass car, not a great ass game. But I own it now because I need it. I need it for the collection. I need it for the collection. Next up, another one that, not rare, just, you know, it's just Infiltrator. It's just the Infiltrators, you know, they infiltrate stuff. So yeah, picked up that. Nothing exciting, nothing super rare. It's, you know, it's not Bucky O'Hare or, you know, Cryon Conquest or Ghost Lion. Ghost Lion was the best pickup ever. It's Ghost fucking Lion, man. Go place Ghost Lion. Go, if you don't want to buy it because it's not cheap, just go get an emulator and emulate Ghost Lion. Now, you know what? I'm going to show you Ghost Lion because it's been a while. And Ghost fucking Lion is the best. Ghost Lion, for anyone who's never seen this NES cartridge, look at that. It is the epitome of awesome. And go play the game because you'll be surprised. Don't judge a book by its cover. Or maybe do. Maybe this is awesome to you. And if it is, then play the game because the game is awesome too. Anyway, last NES game that I picked up, Lode Runner. Surprisingly, I did not own Lode Runner on the NES, and I'm very happy to have that because, you know, that's another one off the list of games I actually wanted to own and wanted to play, and now I do. And as you guys probably may have noticed, there's this last thing right here that's just been teased throughout the entire video. What is it? Well, if you follow me on Twitter, which you should, it's at RetroForward, you would see I did already post a video of this, and it's a not for resale Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, A Magical Tour of Yoshi's Island. It's a VHS tape, super rare VHS tape. Got it for $1, and from a Salvation Army. Thank you, Salvation Army, and thank you for this VHS tape. It goes for like 30-40 bucks Canadian. So I don't know, that's probably cheap US dollars if you're American. I don't know what that is in like British pound or euros, but still, I picked that up. There you go, guys. This has been the first ever Retro Forward live pickups, live from my apartment in New York. No, it's actually I'm in Ottawa, Canada. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of what I picked up in the comments below. Let me know what you're playing. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of these live videos, and I'll interact with you if you guys choose to join in with me. Thank you very much, and as always, Retro Forward.